Hey guys, welcome to another with Zimaleta. As you can see my van here, this is the one that I've registered. It's got a brake line rotting out type of problem, and you see the two of them over here. This is a ABS module. There's a two pipes that's sticking kind of like closer towards the front. Those are the two that actually goes to the rear. And look at this window, guys. Look how far it's sticking out. I had to put tape on it because it's shining through light over here. You could see it actually blue tape kind of like shining through, and the guy still haven't showed up. He said he was going to show up Monday and he still hasn't showed up, so I'm not sure if he's going to show up on Friday. Look at these new tires, guys. I bought at Walmart. This is what they look like here. I paid 250 bucks, guys, for a set of 4, and they're over here kind of like in the back. As soon as I get my brake lines fixed, I'm gonna go put these wheels on right here. This tire will make a good spare. It's an old one. Check it out, guys. So I started basically removing these two of them in the front, thinking that this is where you actually have to disconnect them first. And this is the part sprinter, guys. Of course, I started kind of like practicing on this one because you don't want to go like at your regular one and start disassembling stuff. And I basically removed them, and then I went to that other one that I have, and turns out I went underneath the vehicle, and the actual connections, they're kind of like behind the gas tank. You could actually see those pretty clearly. So then I did not need to actually do the same thing over here, kind of like by disassembling, guys. I'm really sorry about this kind of like the square look. I'm not sure like why my iPhone sometimes the screen does not flip over when I'm actually recording video. So then it kind of like cuts half of it off, and then it's square mode right here. So guys, this is the tools you're going to need. A couple wrenches, I have, and a 7/16 to climb underneath and start disassembling here. The 7/16 works perfect for removing from the ABS just by itself. So I jacked it up kind of just a little bit to give myself a little bit more room. The tire's not even off the ground, just to kind of like for easier way to slide in. And let me show you kind of like what I'm going to be removing right here, guys. It is kind of like very like not that much room in here, but this is the two brake lines right here. That's what I'm going to be actually removing. And at this point, I'm really not sure which one of those is leaking, so I'm kind of thinking to remove both of them. But you'll need to put both of those wrenches, the 1/2 and 7/16, to try to remove it. So I first removed this one to the left, and you could see kind of like it's dripping some fluid. So possibly that one was actually holding the fluid and not leaking. But I kind of thought both of the rear ones were leaking. So then I actually tightened this one up to the left, and I decided to undo the one that's right next to it. And that one, guys, did not even have any fluid. And of course, they're running this way, kind of like behind a fuel tank. So this one is already out, and as you can see, guys, it's not even leaking really like any fluid in there. A couple droplets. So this is behind a fuel tank on the other side. So I have to kind of like get the pipe out of there, guys, just kind of like dragging. So it's probably still holding on to some clips, but yanking out a little bit, if you know like which one's loose, does kind of like help loose things along. And then of course you're going to loosen it like everywhere else. If there's any zip ties, just go ahead and, you know, cut those things off. So like over here, I'm trying to like find out like which one of these I actually undone, you know, because it's kind of like hard to tell, because both of them are kind of stuck, because there's probably like these little plastic mounts that actually hold them in place. But anyways, I figured out that it's this one is the most loose one. It's kind of like moving back and forth, so I kind of like yanked on it and was really sure that it's this one. So then you gotta actually follow the line along and figure out which one this really is. So this line actually goes to the passenger side rear brake type of system, guys. And I actually started like removing it, and I ran into a problem. Like it was really like tight at the back, so like the bolts and stuff, they would not come off, so I actually had to use heat in order to remove it. So as you can see, I got some zip ties there, so I'm gonna like go ahead and cut them down. And basically I'm like removing it over here, like along everywhere that's holding. So this is the last portion right here. This is the one I really struggled with, this bolt here, because there's like really little room to like grab on your wrenches and stuff to hold things, and it was really seized on there good, you know. So but it's okay. You know, I was able to actually remove it, and here it is, the whole line right here, guys. It's so big. You could see it like right over here on the ground. I dragged it out. So now I gotta actually go remove the one from my parts printer so that I could actually go ahead and replace it. And check this out, guys. I decided to kind of like have fun a little bit. This is the heat that I actually use. It's one of those yellow tanks ones. This is aluminum, and look how easily like it melts it, guys. It's so crazy. You know, if I had like one of those like little pots, I'm not sure the kind of like what it's called, I could actually melt some aluminum and, you know, pour something out of it or something just one day just to have fun, you know. But I decided to just go completely melt this thing, and my kids are actually watching over here, and they really enjoyed it. They're trying to like put like leaves and stuff to try to like make it burn. But guys, it really like melted the stuff completely. Like this is like the yellow cans. That fire, like it gets really, really hot. But it's like this little system is like $100, guys. But I got it on Black Friday for 50 bucks. So I think it's a pretty good deal. And yeah, guys, it's really melting. Definitely pretty fun to do. Because my kids were kind of like just monitoring everything that I was doing, so I just decided, hey, you know, I'm just gonna do something fun for them, and you know, they like this kind of stuff, you know. So, but anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I know a lot of you guys have been saying, you know, when is the transmission video going to be coming? It's going to be coming, guys, but right now that van is not registered, so I'm not going to be driving it right away. So it's going to be kind of like on the back burner for now. I'm going to do it like when I can, but the main thing is getting this brake line fixed, getting the window fixed, and getting the tires on there so that I can actually use this van for like local deliveries or whatever, like any other kind of stuff. So just be patient. I'm going to replace the transmission on another van, and of course I'm going to try to make some good videos, guys, for you. So if you're going to try to do this yourself and you've never done it, maybe you'll be able to actually do it after watching my videos, guys, because this stuff is like really like not rocket science, guys. It's pretty easy. The hardest thing is getting the bolts off, because sometimes they really get seized, and that's where you're gonna struggle the most. And just not having proper tools, and it's best to have like the E type of sockets, guys, when you're removing the transmission parts or anything else on this engine, because it's easy to strip the bolts not having those type of sockets, guys. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Take care. And check out my store, guys. I just launched it yesterday, so I'm going to be adding some used parts from my other sprinters, guys. So I'm pretty sure in the future some of you guys are going to be like, you know, pretty happy with it. But right now I have a keychain in the store, so if you guys want to support my channel, you could order it. Right now it's on sale. And I also can do like hand engraving on it for you guys. There's an option for that. So if you want that done, like an autograph from me, or you want to like personalize it for yourself, just put down what you would like me to say. This is what I use, guys. This is the yellow tank right here. So it's pretty cool. So good luck, guys. Bye bye.